Oh, it changed. Wow. Oh, that looks different. They changed the settings. Hi guys, Dom here and welcome back to my channel. I don't know if you can see that. We're gonna do a Sunmi's, am I saying her name right? Oh, Sunmi. Yeah, Sunmi. We're gonna do her makeup tutorial for the song Noir. I absolutely love this song, and it has double meanings. I absolutely love it. So go check out the song, go check out the music video, because if you listen to the song by itself, it can talk about a relationship, but if you watch the music video, it is interesting to say the least. It's a little bit graphic, but I wanted to do the tutorial of the hearts that she has on her cheek, and I'll put a picture somewhere on the page. But I thought that was pretty cute. I had got some for Valentine's Day and I didn't use them. You know, I was kind of down on my art. I don't think orange will show up well unless I put red to it, so we'll see. But first we are going to prime with the Mario Badescu, this French guy. The facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I'm not sure if I explained fully, like I am a combo oily face, and in certain areas, like this part I get oily, you know, the T-zone and the T. So, or even this part I get oily, but the rest of my face will be dry. But if I use a mattifying primer, it takes the oil out. But when you have a combo oily skin, all it's trying to do is reproduce oil, and it's like, oh, we lost all our oil. Well, let's make 10 times more. That's why sometimes some people's faces, if they have combo oily skin and they use the wrong mattifying primer, they will look like a big old grease ball. Sometimes I do every now and then, but it's not as bad because I don't use too much of the mattifying primers. That's a little oily face person tip. Wow. Oh, that is a terrible thing to do to your bangs. My hair is growing out and it's acting stupid. Need a thing, I'm good. Pat, 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 pat. It feels so nice. Also, this is $5. This is the smaller version of it. I got this from Ulta, $5. His stuff can get pretty pricey if you buy the full thing. I don't recommend buying the full thing unless you know you love the product. Also have the De-Slick setting spray, smaller. This was only $15 at Ulta, whereas the full one is like 30 something. There's nothing wrong with wanting to save a little money and wanting like your more high-end makeup stuff too. We are going to go in with the infamous face tape. I almost didn't want to do this, but I thought, why not? I recommend, and I have 53G Deep Golden. They have makeup swatch tests online, but I highly recommend to go in store and trying it, because the color that I was going to get originally, which was like a deep sand or something weird with like yellow red undertones, did not match. I thought I'll do it against the grain. This has gotten so much backlash because the first skin tones that they came out with were only pale in comparison. They were nowhere near my skin tone. They were nowhere near the darker ends of the spectrum of skin tones, and it was kind of like a slap in the face. It's like our skin tones, whether you're black, Native American, Indian, whatever, however your skin tone turns out, like if it's not on the lighter side, like we shouldn't be an afterthought. And everybody's like, well, we have a struggle to find the right shade too. That's true, but you have more variety of ranges on the lighter side. So Women who have a little bit more of color to them would really appreciate it if it wasn't an afterthought. And if it's harder to mix, take your time releasing it. You can do spoilers or all this other stuff or teasers for the makeup, but if it's gonna take a little longer, just because people demand it immediately, don't just throw it out there half-baked, because then everybody's gonna think it's half-assed. But I wanted to review this because I said I was going to if they came out with a deeper skin tone range, which they did. It could be deeper if they really wanted to, but there's 50 shades, so we'll give them that, and it's high coverage. So, but here's what it looks like. I mean, it looks pretty similar to the actual Shape Tape. The Shape Tape's so old, I need to throw this one out, but I think the design on the tops are a little different, and the tops are brighter, and of course the bottle is a little bigger. This is $39, and you get 1.014 fluid ounces in it, and there's a pump. We're going to forego using the brush just because it's so high coverage. I feel it's better to actually just go in with a sponge with this. I'm not a sponge person, I'm more of a brush person, so we're gonna go in with that. Okay, I'm surprised you guys can't see that mirror. It's like huge. And this is how much one pump would give you. Just because it's full coverage and it's blendable, I like to do this. Oh yeah, and I finished gauging my ears. These are supposed to be a 1/2 inch. They don't look like they're a 1/2 inch, which I think is very, very funny. It's fine. It makes me angry when people judge people because they have gauges. Go in with a second pump. And see, this is more of a golden color. So, I didn't mean to put it that far in my hairline. Oh my god. Another thing to do in the store is give it a second. Like if you try it out on your hand and your hand matches your face, because clearly mine doesn't, give it a second and see if it gets a little darker, gets a little lighter. On camera, this is looking really yellow, and it doesn't usually look this yellow, or it doesn't look this yellow in person, I should say. And I'm probably gonna set using my Laura Mercier because it's more my skin tone, and it'll add the red back. And that's not too bad. It didn't take up or soak up too much in my sponge, so that's good. I feel like that is a little drying. Like this isn't as drying as the Shape Tape, but it is more on the matter side. So if your face is a bit dry, you should still be able to wear this with no problem, but I wouldn't recommend using a heavy hand on the powders or anything of that nature to set it. We're gonna do an under highlight. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm actually scared to sing that song because YouTube has been getting copyright people. Like they've been claiming everything. And I'm like, dude, no, that's like how the melody goes. I've already did that before with my one hand clapping tutorial game. I absolutely love that game, but I think if a lot of people knew that that game music was copyrighted, they wouldn't have played it. Have a version of it that you play that's not copyrighted. Like, it's free, that it's for free use. I know that what is that game? Oh, Life is Strange does that now. It's the setting face. Okay, well, I'm Mercier. Today make me feet. Oh my god, if I could find it, that would be awesome. If this is a mini too, this is only $12. instead of 24. The mini doesn't have the spoolie, so I'm assuming that's how they cut prices. But I got these off of Amazon for $3. Next, we are going to do our eyebrows. I don't know why I'm talking like that. But they're sisters, not twins. Sisters, not twins. Although some people, if they do the concealer between their eye, then yeah, I suggest doing a twin mode. It's like my go-tos. My go-to. Go-go. You know what? I just mentioned 2 different animes. I'm going to stop now. I went too far. Now, since I have deep hooded eyes, I would usually go up to lift my eye up. But since this is more of a soft orangey thing, we're going to use red. We're going to use red to deepen it, and then we're going to put orange on top to give it a red orangey pop. So as always, I'm starting to make a dent in this. We're going to use our James Charles palette, and we're going to use this red, this orangey red, this orange, and a slew of other colors. I don't remember the names just yet. Like, I feel like I should. I've used it so many times, but this is me, so no. It's sort of orangey clay-esque base. Red, I think it's hello. You're kidding. We're going to go into the red. You're kidding and rested. So this is You're Kidding and Rested. Oh, I keep humming this song. God. Gonna go above that brown. I just wanted some definition. And I'm basically just layering in the colors that I really needed to be in. $518, which is like a very, it's kind of more of like a yellow orange, or it looks yellow on camera, but this seems to me to be like a true orange. And we're gonna plop that on top. But I'm just trying to stay, I went a little higher with the colors, but I'm trying to stay more true to how her makeup looked in the music video, even though it's my twist on it. You know, not stab my eyeball out. Beans, which is more like a reddish brown, and go underneath the eye. Shimmery, or is it? Ugh. We're gonna take this shimmery, orangey looking gold color, and we're gonna plop that in our inner corner. Next, we are going to take our Snapscara. I think I was saying something else the last time, but we're going to take the color Black Cherry. And I really like this mascara. They've also said that see, and it still adds definition too, that this washes off easily. It really does wash off easily. This mascara tends to act more like a waterproof mascara without it being waterproof. So I like that, because waterproof mascaras tend to have more of that thick kind of fudgy gel that it won't wipe off with water. But the more you wear mascaras like that, the more it's going to pull your eyelashes out. And We don't want that now, do we? These tend to be the more wearable ones. I think Maybelline came out with the original where it's like in a green and pink container, and it's like you can choose different colors like blue and red, but those tend to be a little bit more bright. So yeah, if you want to go for that, fine. I think they still make that, but these Snapscaras are really, really cool. I don't know why they named it Snapscara. I think it was like you get it on in a snap. Stop. We're going to use the NYX colored felt tip liner in the color, what is with these letters after this? 06 chocolate brown. My neighborhood is awake. They're up right now making so much damn noise. Cool orangey lip. Oh wait, no. We have to do eyeshadow. Wait, no, we have to do our lashes. Kids has a lash couture collection, and it's triple push up, and it's 3D volume lash. These were like, how much were these? Oh, I think these were like $6. These are a pretty good pair. They remind me of like the Lily lashes, which they now sell at Ulta too. So that's like more than half the price. So I don't want to cut these yet. So I lied. We're gonna use these Kiss lashes going on. Oh, if I can get them out, it'll be nice. It's so hard to get them off this plastic. Why do they do this? Oh my god. Oh my god. This song has been on repeat for maybe 5 days. Like, I'll listen to it in a row for hours, and then I'll go back to my normal music, and then I'll listen to the song again on repeat for hours. And then Park Boom came out with her song Spring. The more you listen to different music that you're trying to learn a language in, the more you start to understand it. And I was like, wait, her name means spring. Oh, that's cool. It's like, I don't know why I didn't realize it before. But certain things you can catch on to. So music to learn a language is pretty freaking cool. These were just $2. You can find them on end caps at different stores, or in a sticker aisle, or in a Hallmark aisle. I want the middle heart to be kind of low. And just make sure you press evenly as you can without knocking the sticker over. Try not to touch the sticker too much. It'll take away some of the glue. And we're just gonna get it as evenly as we can. I find this look to be so freaking wearable that if you wanted to do it and you went really simple, you could probably get away with it. We're only gonna do 2 hearts because to do 3 it'd be too long, just based off the size of the hearts that I have. So now we are going to go into that red orange that we have in the palette, and we're going to go around the heart, and we're going to try not to go underneath it too much, but we want to go around it. This could be good too if somebody's doing like some sort of performance and they have to be, I want to say, kind of cutesy. Let's go in with the cloud paint in the color French Nude by Michelle Phan. and she's relaunching stuff. I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna come back to YouTube again, please. We're going to go in with the Perfect Tone Matte Lip Cream, and this is by, oh, I think Black Radiance. It is really bright, but we're gonna soften it. What does this smell like? It smells like vanilla and alcohol. You guys need to fix that smell, dude. Here's Glossy Lips Sheer Lip Gloss in the color Popsicle Dream. The only thing with this is that if you leave it upside down, it does this. But this I wear when I don't want to wear lipstick. It is awesome for that super dewy, glowy lip feel. I've been using it as a topper, so the thing's kind of dirty. I don't like the velvety lip applicator though. I don't like that when it's got that weird hair in it. Like, I don't like the velvet thing on there. And it smells like oranges or something. It smells like summer, and I just want to run around and have fun and go to food festivals. Go to food festivals and just chill and run in the summer. That's the best thing to do. Like, I run so much, but I absolutely love it. Highlight is everything. Oh, that's pretty though. I mean, yeah, if you use a little bit of it, it's pretty. I think the other day I used it with, not a brush, but I think I used it with my finger. So maybe it's best to just use it with a floofy brush like this. There. She has a little blue, hints of blue on her face, so I'm just gonna take the eyeliner. What is this? This is Azure 12. The slide on, glide on, stay on, and definitely a turn on waterproof extreme shine eyeliner. And just literally mark my face, because this eyeliner works so well with the heat in your face. Oh, that's pretty. Now, if you don't want to add the dots, you don't have to. That's fine. And when you peel off your stickers, just be sure to go up and out. Oh, that came out really cool.
Looks pretty good though. Ooh. I absolutely like that.
And this is how it will look without it. Obviously the concealer is still setting. I think I like it without the blue hearts. I mean, I like the blue hearts, but yeah, I think I like it without blue hearts. Go check out that song, go check out the music video. It's really thought-provoking, and I really like this, so I'm gonna start listening more to her music. I thought it was interesting. But if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will be back with more makeup, art, and video games. Until the next one, bye guys.